Where do you think is the biggest opportunity going to come in the next 2, 3 years? Is that the crypto piece? Is that continue to digitalize?
I see, and this is my personal view because this can polarize people a little bit. We've seen cryptocurrency, I'm going to start there, have a really difficult 3, 4 months, could be longer now. We've seen it halve pretty much, and it's a highly volatile of the market. I still think there's a place for that. So whether you're a true believer in Bitcoin or whether they think it's a hedge or a store of value, there's going to be a place for Bitcoin, and I think some of those larger cryptocurrencies in our world for the next few years, at least, if not forever. So they're here to stay. We're seeing institutional support now. We've got the ETF flow. They're a part of the industry today. Where I think the really interesting play is over the next 5 years is the tokenization piece, because it hasn't even got started yet. We saw NASDAQ market with its announcement or partnership with Kraken, and we saw ICE, which owns NYSE, do the tie-up with OKX. So you've suddenly seen the world's two biggest stock markets make material statements with materially large private cryptocurrency venues. So that tells you a lot about how they see the world happening. We have, though, I think the biggest opportunity, this is what I see, around what we're calling the tokenization of real world assets, so RWAs. And if you think about it for a moment, and you think about something like a managed fund or a mutual fund, and you think about how much friction there is when you still, certainly in Australia and in many countries of the world, you've got advisors and assistants filling out paper forms and sending in paper forms, maybe over email. It seems so archaic today. So the amount of friction in some products like managed funds, private credit, private equity type vehicles, where you think about what could happen with the benefits on chain, with atomic settlement, the ability to tie up to the registries, the fractionalization for the entry point to some of those products. That's where it starts to get really interesting. And if we're big and bold, we can start to talk about bringing hotels on chain, bringing communities of private housing on chain, bringing tea tree plantations on chain, those real world assets, opening up liquidity opportunities